Pretty basic video today. We'll just talk about a commonly misplayed part on the intro of Hey Joe, and possibly a whole lot of love as well. These are just subtle details that really make a big difference, particularly when you're the only guitar player trying to play these parts. Now, in the case of with Hey Joe, certainly Jimmy had overdubbed quite a few parts, but what I'm hearing on the beginning of that, it just goes into the intro. Listen to the track and you hear there is a clear octave. It's not, and it's not just the. In fact, I think if you listen to it, actually, the tone of where Hendrix is playing it at sounds like he's playing it somewhere further up the neck, whether that's on the 4th and 3rd string or on the 5th and 4th strings. Somewhere. But in order to grab that, just playing, if you're playing live, or certainly, Jimmy wouldn't have done this live. He never played anything the same way twice. But you could just grab the octave. You got the open 5th, fretted 2nd on the 3rd string, and in the right hand, I'm getting the open string with the pick and using my middle finger to grab the 3rd string. So you're pinching those together. And then from the open A and the fretted A, I'm hammering on. So hammering on to the B onto the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Meanwhile, using the pinky on my left hand to hammer on to the 4th fret. And a lot of times we have weak pinkies, all guitar players, myself included. So it's a good thing just to practice moves like that, even to strengthen the pinky, if you want to take this outside of the context of just playing a Hendrix tune. And move up and down the neck even. Get used to forming shapes, whether they're octaves or chord voicings or whatever. Start using your pinky a little more, and it'll be a beneficial thing. So anyhow, that's what I'm doing, just to sort of emulate what I hear on the record. And then, then he's into his rhythm guitar part. So that's a bit about Hey Joe. All right, one more detail of classic rock guitar. I love saying classic rock guitar, perhaps because I love classic rock guitar. Look at me, I'm smiling just saying classic rock guitar. Led Zeppelin 2, opening track, Whole Lotta Love. I know I'm playing the wrong guitar here, but this is a great guitar. I love this guitar. It's the one that's in my hand. So anyhow, we all kind of just gravitate. That's not quite it, though. Listen to that track, and you will hear very clearly on the intro, on the record, it almost sounds kind of like a tape speeding up or fluctuating or something. But here's where it's at. You grab the B, 7th fret of the low E, the bottom 6th string. You grab the B at the 7th fret, and then when you grab this D at the 5th fret, which normally most of us play just and maybe put a little bit of a slight bend on it. Instead of doing that, grab that, but instead of bending down like that, push up. And as you're doing that with the right hand, either I use my finger because I'm so used to finger picking. I guess you could just go through with the pick if you just want to do it all with the straight pick. Get the open 4th string with that, and you'll hear that sort of microtonal difference between the pitches. That's the part. That's all where it's at. But now we're into Hendrix land. So anyhow, of course, Jimmy Page did not play like Jimi Hendrix, but I just wanted to point out this discrepancy here, and hopefully this will help there be more better music in the world.